Introductions, like always. What will we do? What time is class? Is it a class? When you are a new athlete, you'll have to schedule in. We usually schedule those at 4 o'clock or 5:30 p.m. on Monday through Thursday. We don't take new athletes on Friday typically, so you need to get with me on that. What will you do? Like once you get used to the place and once you have your program, there is no schedule. It's just a time. There's a time window. Okay, so there's not a class. So you'll come in, you'll walk in the door, and this is after your initial week and you know the place and all that. You've gotten used to the routine. You'll walk in and you'll grab your folder right here with your KPI sheets in it, and you will do your warm up, which will either be it depends on who you are, what your needs are, but you will do your warm-up. It might be on the whiteboard. Sometimes we'll play spike ball for our warm-up. Sometimes you have a warm-up. You have specific needs that we have to get done in the warm-up. It's different for everybody. So you'll get your warm-up. That takes 5 minutes at the most, and then unless the spike ball game runs over, and then you'll come over here and grab your folder, and we'll get started. And then we talked about this in the video about the new athlete procedures and when I told you guys about the sheets, but I'll just go over it again. The KPI sheets, if you're a baseball, softball player, you'll have this one. If not, then the general KPI sheet will be your first one. You'll look on here. If it's been 4 weeks since any of these has been tested, then you will need to retest that depending on how you feel, and it's different every day. It may be a day that you may have technically it may be been 4 weeks since you've tested your lateral jump, but if you feel like crap and y'all had to do a bunch of work at school today or something like that, then we're not going to do it. There's no point in testing, and that's why I run this like this. It's messy on the outside looking in, but structured test days and all that don't take into account for what the athlete feels like on a daily basis, and I can't do things like that. So that's the way it is. We just basically run things on how you feel and go from there. So no, it is not a class. There is no class. If you're up here and you're working, I don't care if you're here for the entire time from 4 o'clock to 7. I don't care. If you're being disruptive, then I'm going to tell you to leave. That's how it works. There are times that guys will hit extra buckets of balls. They'll get extra work. As long as you're being respectful to the other people that are in here training and understand that if lessons are going on or something like that, you have to be respectful of them. They have the precedent, and the group that's actually doing what's programmed for them has the right of way. Other than that, you can stay up here and work. You pay your fee, monthly fee, and you can train as much as you want, and basically the only thing is you won't be able to just randomly pick what you want. You got to get with me and we got to figure out what your needs are and kind of come up with extra work for you to do. But that won't be, that's not too terribly hard for you to do. So that's how that works. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them.